show you how to make aloo paratha with some Italian twist. So we are going to make the aloo parathas, which is a flat Indian bread with the potato stuffing, and we are going to give a little twist with some oregano and basil. Let's go over the ingredients for making aloo paratha with pizza spices. So I have 4 boiled potatoes here. You can also microwave the potatoes, and usually I take this size of potato per person. So we have 4 family members. So there are some potatoes, they are this big, some potatoes, they are this big. So I just take 4, 2 small, 2 big, and it's enough for 4 people, and there is also some leftovers after that for our family. All right, and you need a stick of butter to make the parathas. And here I have some fresh chopped basil, around 4 tablespoons. And I have some oregano and shredded mozzarella cheese and 1 large onion finely chopped, and of course some salt. So other ingredients I have here is dough, and this dough is made out of whole wheat flour, and this whole wheat flour is from an Indian store, so it's a little different kind of a whole wheat flour than the traditional whole wheat flour I get at most of the American grocery stores. And then I have here the flour, extra flour for dusting while I'm rolling the parathas. And here I have some chili pepper flakes, and this I'm going to use as needed in my parathas, because for the kids parathas I don't use chili pepper flakes. For adults I will use it to give it a kick. So it's really a personal choice, and this I'm not going to add in the stuffing. I'm just going to keep this on the side. So the first step is to mash the potatoes and make the stuffing. So I'm going to just mash the potatoes with my hand. You can use a potato masher also, and you can use with fork or spoon. So I usually just use hand and a spoon, so to give it a nice mash. To add some salt. For this many potatoes I use half a tablespoon of salt, and it's really by taste. And I'm going to add my chopped basil, and basil is fresh out from my garden. And you need around 1/4 tablespoon of oregano. So after adding the oregano, I'm going to add these onions in the potatoes and give it a good mix. Now I'm going to start rolling the parathas. So you're going to take the little dough like this, and with a little dusting in the hand so it doesn't stick to your hands, and make a small ball like this, just like this, and then you're going to put it in a little dusting and round like this with the dust in it, and then roll. So once you roll like this, you turn around and roll like that. And if you think at this point you need some dusting again, you can dust again a little bit and then just go round. So once you have the round parathi, you can just start rolling. And when you're rolling, you have to see that it's thicker or thinner, similar way at all around this circle. So I'm going to roll this much only, and then I'm going to add a little over a tablespoon of my potato stuffing. So it's going to stuff really nicely, and I'm going to add some cheese. So really, stuffing again is your choice, but you have to be careful that don't put too much stuffing because it's going to break your paratha. Then I'm going to start folding it like this and give it a pat from a hand slowly. And at this point, I'll just dust it a little bit again, and then very lightly or gently roll it, because if you will press too hard on this, all the stuffing will start just coming out of the parathas. So just put a little bit of dusting like this and a little bit of dusting like this and roll, and very gently roll it. And also, the size of the paratha is really a personal choice. I am from state Punjab. There we make big parathas, whereas if you go in some other states in India, they make small parathas. So really it depends on which region are you from. So it's very different in different areas. So I like to roll big parathas. Now I'm going to cook this paratha on the griddle. Now I have a heated tawa here. This is a griddle, Indian griddle, and it's called tawa. And I'm going to take my paratha and put it on the griddle. So now paratha has been cooking for a few minutes, and you can see the change. There's a change in the color of the dough, and I can tell that it's been cooked from the other side. So I am going to flip the paratha and cook on the other side. And after this, I'm going to open my stick of butter and rub it with the butter. You can do with the ghee also, but I'm just doing with the butter, so it can give a little bit of better flavor with the oregano and cheese and everything. To me, with the ghee and the cheese just taste fine, but for the kids, that they have this thing with the ghee, so I try to do with the butter when I'm doing this recipe. But my regular aloo parathas are with the ghee. So the paratha is ready to be served. It's a little crunchy on both the sides, and you can serve with anything you want. We usually eat parathas with yogurt, but you can serve it with the Greek yogurt, sour cream, chutneys, or anything you like. Yeah, so I'm going to serve it like this here. And right now my kitchen just smells with the fragrance of oregano, basil. It's just wonderful. So I'm going to break the paratha here and show you how the cheese is all nicely melted, and it's just like being eating in a pizza. So kids really love this recipe, and it's just a paratha with the difference. So you can really slice this with the pizza slicer, and I'll do it with my other paratha because I wanted to just show you the cheese, melted cheese in there, and it's a less cheese, not too much cheese, and kids just love it. See the cheese here, like that. So I'm going to show you one more time how to roll the paranthi. I have the round thing here. We call it a peda, or you can say a round ball, or whatever you want to call it. So here, and just roll it. You put a little dusting here, and roll it like this. Pick a medium size. Then you take as much stuffing as you want. I'm going to put like this stuffing a little bit, and then I'm going to put some cheese a little bit. And my kids want some extra cheese, so I'm going to put a little extra cheese. And then if you want little chili peppers, my little one wants a little chili peppers, so I'm going to put the very little chili peppers. And I'm going to start folding the sides. paratha here, and I am going to serve it with my pesto. And if you want a pesto recipe, it's out on my channel. So I'm going to cut it, the paratha, like a pizza slices. So if you like my recipe of aloo paratha with pizza flavors, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.